So hey there guys, and welcome to the fourth video of how to play Cardfight Vanguard series. And in today's video I will be continuing with Limit Break, which I left in the previous video, and this time I'll be using a new clan, that is the Gold Paladins. And so here we go, the same old game, and let's quickly go through the deck editor, the Gold Paladin deck. This time I'll be using some cards that Aichi used during his Asia Circuit matches. That is Incandescent Lime Blonde Ezel, Great Silver Wolf Garmor, and many more like Bowmains, Ellwood, Flash's Valkyrie, Malignant, Liberator, Bright Bicon. This wasn't used, but this is also the same card like we had Jewel Knight Sableme. That is, it helps to use the limit break if I have 4 or less damage, if I have 3 or less damage I mean. Then we have Gareth, a Perfect Guard, and Blade Feather Valkyrie. Then we have Crimson Lion Cup Griff as my starting Vanguard, and only for Kageros I'll be using Small Scarlet Lion Keria. Then Flame of Victory, Casual Liberator, Falcon Knight Azure, and Elixir Sommelier. So that's the deck profile, and let's go to battle. So this is the card fight area, and this is the secret way. That's the key. It is said that if you collect 3 keys like there, you can access some as the ninja room or something like that. So let's see. It takes a long while, I mean, to get a perfect challenge. Well, I guess someone is a quitter, I guess. Finding an opponent is so tough in this game. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got it. So here we begin, guys. So this time is the Neo Nectars. Okay, it's the generation break again, the same stride skill. So I choose head. Let's see. And it's tails. So I draw 5 cards, then I shuffle them back because I don't need those 3, and then I draw. So I guess this is a bad draw. Yeah, this is a bad draw. I have no great 3s in my hand. Well, anyway, let's see what we get. So my turn, right face. I draw a card. Oh, then I ride. I use the Forerunner skill to call him to a rear guard circle. I'll call him here. And then main phase, well, nothing more to call, so battle phase. I attack him. He says no guard, so I drive trigger check, and I get a grade 3. That's cool. And I end my turn. So that's basically how you begin. And these are some great Neo Nectar cards. They were introduced in the Stride Generation series. So if you can see, every card has something related to generation, because the stride mechanic says that it's calling units from the future and helping you, and that's why it says a new generation has begun. That's the main story for stride. So I'll guard this attack. The lesser the damage during these first attacks is great. Okay, critical trigger. Bad luck. I got a trigger, but that's a waste. So I draw. Okay, yeah, I got Liberator. Bright Bicon. So I ride with Flash Edge Valkyrie and then I call Bicon. No, I won't call him right now. First, let's attack. Wait, I need a boost. So I'll call him. No, let's attack. So 15,000 versus 9. And no guard, so drive trigger check. And his Blade Feather Valkyrie. So damage check and critical trigger. But as you know, no use this time. So basically, if I ride the next turn, I will be using a limit break because see, I have this Liberator Bright Bicon there. So I can use the limit break of Ezel, even if I only have 2 damage there. Okay, not riding. Okay. It was the perfect card to use. And that's why he's doing this. So if you can read the skill, choose a grade 3 from your hand and reveal it. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle from hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to grade 3 with Ranunculus. And that's the basic grade 3 of the Neo Nectar. So I will let this one through. Drive check, stand trigger, and that's bad luck. Stand trigger means he can stand one of his rear guards. Well, I can't card that one. No, I can. I will. And that's the main reason I don't like to have those less power units. So anyways, I have fulfilled the condition for limit break here without even trying. So let's go. I ride, then I use my limit break. So Ezel's limit break allows me to counterblast 2 and then look at the top card of my deck and call him or her to a rear guard circle. So I call Flash Edge Valkyrie here, and Ezel gets the power of Flash Edge Valkyrie. That's 9,000. Then I use Valkyrie skill. It says when she is placed from the deck, I can counterblast 1 and look at the top card and call to an open rear guard circle. And this time it's Flame of Victory. So I'll call Flame of Victory here, and I'll call Blade Feather Valkyrie here. Then Flame of Victory. I move it to the soul and then I give power to Griff. Then I call Flash Edge Valkyrie. So that gives my Ezel another powers. You can see the second. He says during your turn this unit gets power plus 2,000 plus 1,000 for each of a gold paladin rear guards. So let's add the power, and that makes it 23. Well, this power is nothing as compared to the power that will be coming at me the next turn. So I'll try to finish her rear guards first, or him, I don't know. So no guard, drive check, draw trigger, power, and I draw. Second check, perfect guard. So boost and attack. boost and attack. Okay, so I've managed to equalize the damage, but still I don't think it's gonna help me. But anyways, who cares? You know, the stride has an unfair advantage. A really unfair advantage. Oh, that kinda happens because when he or she is about to stride, you have to select a card, and that card usually overlays over these my rear guards, and so there sometime you get to see that she's pointing on my cards, but that's not the case. She's pointing on her cards, which in turn, you know, overlay. That's like having something over the other. That's the main thing. I can't explain it anymore. So I have 2 perfect guards in my hand. I can survive this turn. I will survive this turn, yeah. I know I will survive this turn. Yeah, I will. Let's be positive. So there begins the Generation Break Bloom skill of Neo Nectars. It says whenever a rear guard with the same name is placed, they get an additional 4000 power. And that depends on each rear guard. Like Pure Mating Katrina says, if you have a Vanguard with Ranunculus, and that's why he took the card. If you remember how you used the first skill of that grade 1. So attacking my rear guard, okay, that's cool. No problem. So now attacking my Vanguard. This time I will be using a perfect card. Let's see what the drive trigger check has in store for me. Nothing and nothing. Yeah, that's cool. So let's take this damage. Okay, attacking rear. Okay, let's forget about it. Draw. Well, thanks to that I can't use my limit break now because I'm kinda screwed up, but no problem. I've managed to survive that turn. That's enough for me. So 4000 power and main phase and then battle phase. Well, I really don't like it that stride has an unfair advantage over me, but no problem, we can do it. So guarding, I'll attack with my Ezel. He or she can drop a perfect guard now. Okay, no guarding. If I get a critical trigger here, I can win this game. Let's see. Drive check, guard more. Second check, draw trigger. Well, seems like this game is going to continue for a long time. Or might end the next turn. But come on, I'm not gonna give up so soon. One thing about Neo Nectars is that if you have cards with the same name, then that is actually, you know, kinda good for you. But if your opponent is a Kagero player, then it will be tough for you as well, because Kagero has this unique ability of retiring your rear guards. Okay. And if you can see Thuria, if you can read the skill, when this card would be placed on R, choose up to one of your units, and if you have a Vanguard with Ranunculus in its card, the unit will be regarded as the unit with the same card name as the unit. So as she said here somewhere, I don't remember, I choose Katrina, that means Thuria gets the name of Katrina, and that actually gives you more cards named Katrina, and that gives extra 4000 power. So I should have been screwed up in the previous turn, but no, I survived it. Only I need to survive this turn now. So it's green elf now. Okay. Green elf gets the skill. These are all generation break skill, and these skills are of course greater than the limit break skill, but we will come to that in the later videos. So yeah, next video will be about limit break only, but some aspects of the limit break, like we have a break ride, we have an ultimate break, and we have also a cross ride, but that's not a limit break skill. And from now on I'll be using the gold paladins a lot, because you know I'm a big fan of Aichi, and so gold paladins is his clan currently. So as you can see, the power is increasing tremendously just by placing units of the same name, and same name. All the units get power for, and that's called the bloom ability. Just like the bloom ability, the gold paladins, I mean the new gold paladins that were released, they have the unite ability, and I'll be getting back to you on this unite ability later, but now I will be using limit break. Come on, it's seriously so tough when you have so addicted to stride, but you can't stride because for this video purpose. So once again a green shot elf, and green shot elf has this nasty ability where it says when your other unit named green shot elf is placed on R, choose up to 5 of your units named green shot elf, and until the end of turn they get power 2000 and boost. And boost means even though they are a grade 2, they can act like a grade 1 and boost the unit in front of them, and that's really a nasty ability. But come on, I am surviving this turn. I have 2 heal triggers in my drop zone, so that means 2 are left in my deck. Okay, so killing my rear guard first. Okay, no problem. Wasting your attack. Come on, attack my Vanguard now. Here is another problem. If he or she gets a crit here during the attack, and if I use my sentinel, so it won't affect me, but the crit will obviously go to this card, and that means I will be, won't be able to guard it. I have got only a 15k shield in my hand. So the fate of this battle depends on this. Okay, attacking. So I will use my perfect guard. Of course I will use it. So let's see, was it right? Oh man, a stand trigger. Another one. Come on. So not only it adds power, but it also stands the units. And a heal trigger as well. So even if it's not a crit trigger, but still okay, I need a heal trigger to survive now. The power is 19 and I'll be taking this damage. Okay, I got a trigger. It's 15 versus 19, and I will use Azure to guard this one. So yeah guys, I survived this turn. That's cool. Yeah, I draw. Then I use limit break. Oh, and I got the most stupid card in my deck, and that is Catchgal Liberator. So the power boost will be given to him, and Catchgal's skill says when he is called to the rear guard circle from his deck, I can move him to the bottom of the deck again, and then look at the top 3 cards of my deck, and superior call 1 unit. So I will be calling. Whom will I be calling? Shall I call Garmor? But no, I need an intercept too. Well, let's go with the power. But what difference does it make? Okay, wait. I won't call Garmor, I will call Hollywood. Then I shuffle my deck, and then I will call Domains. Then HL will get the extra power of units, that is plus 5000 power, and that's it. That is what I can do at the moment. So battle phase, go attack. Then my Vanguard will attack. If he drops a perfect guard now, I am done. I hope he doesn't have a perfect guard, but he has those 2 stand triggers in his hand. Is that a no guard signal? Okay, so that's G Guardian. So yeah guys, G Guardian is that. Okay, one problem again. So G Guardian is a card that says choose a heal from your hand and discard it, call this card to GC from face down. So that means it's equal power. Well, if you can add this, there's 11,000 plus 15, that makes 26. Then the G Guardian special skill says he gets added a plus 5,000, so that means it's 31, and this one makes it 41. So that attack won't hit at any cost. So drive check, all effects to Hollywood. And second check is nothing. So here comes the final attack. If only I had more power in this attack, I would have just finished the game this turn. And that is an intercept and second intercept as well. So end of my turn. And I guess this will be the final turn. Let's see, a stride will give her or him 26,000, then boost will give 31. So yeah, I won't be able to guard that. And the number of heals in my drop zone is 2 again. It is 2. Oh, these dogs. Once again guys, I hope you will be watching my videos in 1.5 speed, because this is too slow to begin with. So not striding, okay, that might give me some breather. Should give me some breather. Okay, I'll intercept. Okay, rear guard, no problem, let the rear guard go. And attacking my Vanguard. So I'll card with Azure this, and I'll intercept. That's a 15 shield 15k shield there. That's 2 to pass. Let's see, drive check or stand trigger. That's bad, that's bad. Okay, the power goes and that unit stands. Second check. If there's a trigger here, I am done for. But if there's not, I will survive. Yeah, it's great. It's not a trigger. So attack and then I guard. Phew. I draw. I got a Catch Liberator, but not of any use at this point of the game. And I can't use the limit break either. Well, I guess this will be the last turn. I mean, my last turn. So put everything on the line on the last turn. Battle phase, attack. Oh, why does he get those miracle triggers every time? I mean, he won't be able to heal, but he got the extra 5000 power damage. I mean, bonus. Okay, so that attack won't hit at any cost. So drive check, critical trigger, all effects to second check, nothing there. Oh. What does he want to say? So that was a minor confusion, that why am I hitting the rear guard when I got a critical trigger. But then he just discovered it that my power is less, I mean too less to attack his Vanguard. So attacking my Vanguard again. Come on, I won't be going out without a fight. So nothing to guard with now. Damage check and nothing there, so we end this. So guys, that's the limit break that I wanted to show you. So I also wanted to show you Garmor's limit break, that is this cards, but that limit break only adds plus 5000 power, so it won't matter that much. And Azel's limit break is the best, counter blast 2 and straight away call a unit from your deck. So that was used by IG during his matches, and I guess that's it. I won't save this one. And yeah, thanks for watching.